want. They are jealous of me. I do what I want when I want. They are jealous of me.
What's good, everybody, and welcome to the one you have been waiting for all year long. It is the Brand Awards 2023, hosted by the Brand Review by Hyperfocus. Here today, and today we are going to be giving out 3 awards, well, 2 awards with an honourable mention. But first of all, I would like to have a little recap with my colleague, Mr. Jan Stein, on the landscape of 2023 when it comes to branding. How do you think it went this year?
The landscape, there was a lot going on this year, I think, more than the year before. Some really cool stuff as well. Maybe not the super big brands, but a lot of nice brands, I have to say.
Yeah, and a lot of emerging studios as well, and a lot of stuff that we've seen has been, I think, quite polarizing as well. There's been a lot of stuff out there in comparison to what happened the year before. But one thing I did notice was there were some kind of new kids on the block when it came to branding studios, as it were. For the last couple of years, has definitely been dominated by a few, and they have actually been a little bit quieter this year, but we have seen some new studios coming through, or maybe not new, but actually making a big impact on the scene. So in this video today, we will be awarding the Brand of the Year 2023. We'll also be giving an honourable mention, and if you stick around to the end, we are also going to be announcing a surprise at the end of this video, which is something that we've not done before. So stick around to see what that is. But without further ado, let's jump into the awards. So as always, we put the award out to you guys to make the decision. So we sit here all year making videos about brands where we get to discuss and talk about the brands themselves. We also give them scores. We break them down. We look at the logos. We look at the studio. We look at the intent, and we look at the results. In this case, we hand it back over to you guys, and we ran a knockout tournament on Instagram where we pipped some of the hottest brands this year against each other, and you did not disappoint. So for 4 days, it was pretty intense, I must say.
And the number of people participating in the voting increased dramatically compared to last year.
Huge, yes, absolutely. We were actually watching the competition unfold over our Christmas party as well, so that was also pretty exciting to see, and to see how much you guys cared about these brands as well. So we started with round 1, and in round 1...
Yeah, maybe we can add the studios. LG done by Wolf Ollens, BioBrush done by Eiger here from Hamburg. Burberry was done by the new creative director, right?
Yeah, in-house.
In-house.
Deezer Koto.
Deezer Koto, Wise.
Ragged Edge.
By Ragged Edge from London. Myro was...
AKQA.
AKQA. Reddit. Pentagram.
Pentagram, yes.
Pentagram.
And Fanta JK Knowles. Yeah, so some hot studios there with some amazing brands. So in the first round, you guys voted, and boy, did you vote. And you knocked out the first round, leaving in the second round BioBrush, again from Eiger, our local design studio. They were up against Burberry, and also Wise, from Ragged Edge versus JK Knowles' Fanta. All excellent brands. So we had no idea how this was going to play out.
Very close battles.
It was very close battles. Yeah, for sure. So from round 2, there were only 2 in the running after experiencing these guys going head to head, and that was indeed Wise and BioBrush. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can tell a little bit of Wise, because we haven't reviewed Wise. We reviewed BioBrush. You can watch the video.
Yeah.
Haven't reviewed
Check out the link
Wise.
here. They're not.
There's a reason why it was in that battle.
Well, definitely. I mean, Wise was also a very exciting brand because of the way that they approached the world of banking. It was very refreshing as well to see, and there was a lot of hype as well around it this year, with like the design community kind of going pretty crazy for it. Also, equally, BioBrush as well, like really well put together, some really exciting and thoughtful design, really cool approach, and also really nice that we see a local studio doing such cool stuff on such a kind of big international landscape as well.
And also performed good in our review. I gave it a 9.
Yeah, and I gave it an 8.
You gave it an 8. Yeah.
All right, so that leaves us one final announcement, which is, again, the one you've been waiting for, which is the winner. There can be only one winner, and Mr. Magnus has the winner for us. So if you'd like to bring the card over, we will unveil who actually won. Thank you, Magnus. Okay,
Thank you
Jan,
very
would you
much.
like to reveal the winner of the Brand Award People's Choice 2023?
Of course, yes. It's a pleasure. And the winner of this year's Brand of the Year competition is
It is Eiger.
BioBrush, Eiger.
BioBrush. Yeah, so congratulations. Amazing. Well done. The proof is on the card. Yeah, amazing. Great work, and you guys voted with your clicks, and
It was also a head-to-head battle, right?
it was
Right till the
very,
end.
very, very close.
Quite intense.
Yeah. So I think it's only fair to let's have a little look at the brand that won this year.
That was BioBrush. Again, congratulations to Elizabeth Plus and Henning Otto, the founder of this cool studio here from Hamburg, and of course all the team and everyone who was involved in that project.
Okay, that leads us to the next section of this video, which is the honourable mention. So this is a brand that we think has performed incredibly this year as well, not only from a strategy point of view, also from the execution and the design excellence, and made a big impact on the scene. And that brand this year is indeed LG Life's Good by Ulf Ollins.
So yeah,
Yeah, this year it was one of the brands that for us felt the most complete. And also the reason that it got such a high score was because the company and the brand is such a big player on the scene. It's a huge organization, and to have such a delightful and honest and playful brand actually be executed at such a level we know is very, very difficult. So that also helped to elevate the brand to the status that it got on our channel, which was it a 10 out of 10, right? Yeah, a 10 out of 10. So honourable mention to the guys at Wolf Hollins. Amazing work. Keep surprising us. Keep producing great stuff. We look forward to seeing what comes from you guys in 2024. There's just one more thing which we mentioned at the beginning, and that is a new category that we want to present to you guys, and that is, in our humble opinion, for outstanding contribution to the to the industry and putting amazing work out there is the award for the Agency of the Year.
Yeah, we just thought it makes sense to also not just look at one case. It's to look at the whole body of work which was created during this year, because there were some studios that really have a very constant, high quality output, and we thought, okay, it just makes sense to also honor this.
And they have been on our lips many times this year in the studio. So we've definitely spoken about them, and they've definitely been a topic of discussion. Magnus, please deliver the
Thank you very much.
The name of the winner.
All right, yeah, and the first winner of this category, Agency of the Year, is
Ragged Edge.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations. Amazing work. And yeah, thank you for showing up in our conversation over and over again. We've seen some incredible stuff coming out of the studio this year. One of the more recent projects was Omelette as well. Omelette, again, kind of similar kind of direction, although we could say it has the Ragged Edge touch now, because they're definitely having a certain kind of feel. It's playful. Again, it's bold, it's different.
Nice color palettes always.
Yeah, and the animation on Omelette is amazing. And then, of course, Wise, which was also in the running.
Second place.
And that's no mean feat, because it is an incredible brand. And again, it lit up the design world this year with a lot of people hyping on it. And it's why it got into the running this year for Brand of the Year. Again, picked to the post by Eiger, with also an equally great brand. But we definitely wanted to talk about Wise a little bit and just say how impressive we were, and I think how it's really challenged the landscape when it comes to this kind of design, and also has given, I hope, other studios the confidence to go out there and be bold and brave in the way that they produce brands, and not to kind of get lost in the idea of the type of business that you're working for, that you have to look a certain way. So insurance and banks, traditionally a little bit grey, but this year Ragged Edge brought a lot of colour to that category. So again, amazing work.
Congratulations. Yeah, and I mean, that's not everything, right? I mean, it feels like they put a project out every month, and it's always like really good stuff. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Great. So congratulations. We will be sending out your award as well early next year. So keep your eyes on the post box for that one. Yeah, congratulations. And we look forward to seeing what you guys are going to be doing in 2024. So it's almost the end of the year, Jan. And this is our last video. And I think it's time to wrap up the studio.
Playing Christmas music now.
Wrap up the channel. And just say thank you to everybody who has participated in this competition, and also for everyone who has subscribed. Whether you're an old subscriber or a new subscriber, we really appreciate you showing up and joining us on this journey and watching the content. So yeah.
And there's new, very cool things coming up next year, right?
Oh yeah. We already have 3 brand new videos in the making. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for January. There's some pretty cool stuff gonna drop. Yeah, that brings us to the end of 2023, and we'd like to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
And stay safe, and we will see you in 2024. Peace.
Peace.